Dear brothers of the planet Earth, I am Serapis Bey. Once again, I come to be with you on this day of forgiveness. As I said before, we have reached the point of equilibrium, the fourth round, and this turn, the breaking of many bonds that you made at other times, will help many souls to leave. Many souls who have participated in these acts, agreements, contracts, are just waiting for this breaking that happens from you to leave. These are souls that once served the non-light or still serve today, but they are being dealt with, and all the ties that they made with souls on this planet, incarnated or not, are being severed. In your case, it is a little different because as you are on the journey of forgiveness, all the consequences generated from these pacts, agreements, contracts are also dissolved. It is a great process, a very complex process, but one that we are managing to accomplish. And you are releasing many energies that have accumulated in your souls unnecessarily, because they were pacts and contracts that existed at that time, no longer in this day and age, but the energy continues to reverberate up to this day. So the moment you ask for that break, the whole process is extinguished, and those energies are cleansed. In fact, they cleanse you and all those who may be involved in the same process. The other souls, unfortunately, no longer have the energy, the connection to that soul, but because they do not yet know the activity of forgiveness, or they do not yet exercise love in an intense way, the energies still continue to reverberate in your bodies and souls. But this is also a process that is being dealt with, just not at the speed of the treatment we do with you. All the rest of the planet, those who we called the non-awakened, are receiving the light from the central sun, which is an extremely potent and extremely powerful light. And this light is gradually burning all those processes that should have been finished and have not been, but a slightly slower speed, because these people are not, do not understand what is happening in your world. They are not aware. If we went at the speed we do with you, they would have outbursts of seeing and feeling so many things and seeing so many processes that they could go crazy, precisely because they are not ready to understand what is happening to them. So everything has to be done very calmly, at an extremely slow speed, so they begin to free themselves of everything, but without getting out of balance. But they are all being dealt with. Every soul that belonged to the non-light, or still belongs, and had connections with any soul on this planet, and is breaking those connections, is being taken out, no longer remains in the aura of this planet, and is already being forwarded to orbs where it will make its trajectory of evolution. Some are not so much. Some are taken to the courts of divine law, and what happens to them cannot be revealed to you yet. So this whole process that you are doing, be assured, does not just cleanse you. This is not an egotistical process. It is an immense process. For when a soul is brought to us, all the connections that it has with any other soul are severed, and the treatment of each one is done as I have explained. So understand you are helping not only yourselves but the whole planet. Even if the speed of the other brothers and sisters is slow, it reverberates back to them and back to the energy of the planet itself. Because with every little piece of these connections that is broken, that is dissolved, it is a negative energy that is transformed into love and light. The violet flame of Saint Germain is responsible for all this transformation. So it ceases to be a point of emanation of low vibration energy to become an energy filled with love and light. Then, little by little, it will transform your entire planet. Do not be discouraged. Do not give up. You are there at the front of the path. All of you who are choosing to follow this path with love, with determination, are taking leaps in your journey. It is as if you have become so light that a simple desire to go forward makes you jump a good bit along the way. This is also a reason for you to fill yourselves with ego. And it shouldn't be a reason for you to think you are better than anyone else. That's the way it is. If you walk the walk, if you lift yourself up, it speeds you up. Now, any sense of superiority or feeling a bit pulled by your ego about it throws you back again. There is no superiority here. There are paths, there are choices. Every choice well made is a leap forward. Now, every misplaced feeling is just as potent as a step backwards on the journey. So keep yourselves in balance, always imagining that every day that you do this procedure, you are helping yourselves and the planet as a whole. So everything is being very well planned and very well done by all of us. The work is intense. It is not easy work, but we are having help from all of our galactic brothers in this accompaniment, because each soul on this planet has already had its history mapped out. We know exactly what links each soul has, so we can act directly on the right point, on the most necessary point at that moment. And as we have already said, the next turns will be the most important ones. They will be the ones where unconditional love will have to prevail. They will not be easy walks. They will be very difficult. But do not lose hope or faith. If you have come this far, you will be able to get through them. And never forget, we are beside you. Did it get difficult? Does it feel difficult? Do not be afraid to call us as many times as necessary so that we can help you break through whatever it hinders that leap. And be sure that we will do this with great joy, because with each jump you make, the planet jumps a little bit too. This message was channeled by Vania Rodrigues, and it was read for you by Adriana.